Hello and welcome. This is Into Vietnam, the daily news, only here on VITV channel. And following are the headlines of the day. Limited ownership in Việt banks is going to be removed. Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng approves the stocking of 1 to 1.5 million tons of low-cost oils. And domestic industrial production makes good start. The State Bank of Vietnam Deputy Governor said foreign practitioners are allowed to take hold of stakes worth 30% of Vietnam credit institutions. The limit on stake shares of for foreign and local investors are now the same according to Decree 01/2014. The Deputy Governor underlined for ailing credit institutions which are forced to rearrange themselves, the foreign ownership in the institution will be determined by the Prime Minister is under no limit. In 2015, the State Bank of Vietnam aims to reduce non-performing loans below 3% from the current rate of 3.8%. To achieve that objective is not easy, as the mechanism for NPL resolving for VAMC is having many troubles, especially the purchase bad debts as still stuck at VAMC due to the lack of the debt trading market.
Since the establishment, VMC has bought 123 trillion dong of NPLs, but it has only sold 4 trillion of that, which is only about 3%. The debt is moved from banks' balance sheet to VAMC, receding banks' NPLs ratio. However, in fact, the bad debt are still stored in VAMC and haven't been resolved.
Tại vì chúng ta biết rằng theo quy định thì sau 5 năm nếu mà cái món nợ đó không được xử lý thì các ngân hàng phải có trách nhiệm nhận lại cái nợ đó từ VAMC. Thành ra việc mà bán nợ cho VAMC nó mang tính cách tạm thời mà thôi.
Bây giờ thì nó mới đang tập trung vào tức là chuyển tích cực ở các ngân hàng thương mại và các doanh nghiệp sang công ty quản lý nợ thôi. Chứ còn cái việc xử lý giải quyết để mà mua bán lại cái nợ này từ công ty bán nợ thì cũng đang gặp khó khăn.
NPLs are held at VAMC because of many restrictions or legal regulations about debt auction or collateral ownership. Hence, selling NPLs will not soon prosper.
Đây là một cái vấn đề cần phải tập trung giải quyết trong năm tới, tức là tạo ra cái thị trường mua bán nợ và theo đó thì sẵn sàng bán nợ xấu với cái dưới cái giá mình đã mua vào. Đấy, có thể một nửa, có thể 60% gì đó. Cái thứ hai là cho phép bán cả nợ xấu đối với các đối tượng khác nhau, có thể là trong nước, có thể là ngoài nước, để miễn là chúng ta xử lý nợ xấu càng nhanh càng tốt.
VMC proposed to establish a debt auction center to trade debts by market mechanism. It is considered as a positive way to accelerate handling NPLs. However, to attract both domestic and foreign investors, it's very crucial to have a transparent market.
Khi tạo ra một cái sàn đấu giá nợ thì cái điều quan trọng là phải minh bạch hóa các cái danh mục nợ mà VAMC đã mua. Hiện nay VAMC chỉ mới báo cáo cái quy mô nợ họ đã mua và một số những cái phân loại đơn giản mà không hề báo cáo một cách tổng thể và chi tiết có hệ thống đầy đủ về các cái thông tin nợ mà VAMC đã mua. Đấy thì cái điều đó rất quan trọng.
In conclude, establishing a debt trading market is very necessary in 2015, especially the legal framework for handling collaterals. Only then, the NPLs ratio will have the potential to be reduced below 3% this year.
The Vietnamese government has made crucial direction to suit the current downward trend of global oil prices. More in the following news. At the government monthly working session in January, Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng approved the recommendation to put in stock 1 to 1.5 million tons of low-cost oil products so that they can be sold at higher prices in the marketplace. The government leader also directed not to sell off crude oil. The Ministry of Planning and Investment said, in January, Vietnam crude oil output hit 1.47 million tons, rising 1.1% on month and 10.6% on year. However, state budget income from the source was only equivalent to 87.5% of the same period last year. Deputy Minister Hoàng Trung Hải directed Petro Vietnam to surpass its targets for the year and required the group to boost the search and exploitation of oil and gas. Due to the unexpected changes in global oil prices, Petro Vietnam lowered its oil output this year to 26.6 million tons, including 16.8 million tons of crude oil, falling 1 million tons from last year. In the scenario of oil prices averaging at around $60 a barrel, Petro Vietnam may see its revenue of 515 trillion dong in 2015, dropping 240 trillion dong from 1 year ago. Now, the National Index of Industrial Production, or IIP, grew significantly by 17.5% in January, up from the same period last year, according to the General Statistics Office. The processing and manufacturing sector, which account for more than 70% of total industrial output, saw year-on-year growth of 19.4%, while production and distribution in the electricity sector jumped by 20.9%. As of January, the inventory levels in processing and manufacturing were up 9.6%, a little lower than the figure we saw at the same time last year. Major industry reflected higher levels of inventory, included paper production, means of transport, beverages, electronics, computer production, and metal manufacturing. Now, the State Bank of Vietnam will launch the credit package of 50 trillion dong for seekers of commercial houses, revealed by the Deputy Minister of Construction, Nguyễn Trần Nam. Now, the loans will be offered at a swap rate of 7% for a 10-year term. Following the period, the lending rate will get floated. The Deputy Minister also said, by the middle of January, 10 trillion dong of the 30 trillion dong social housing package support was disbursed, and 6 trillion dong, which was for home buyers. The budget airline of Vietjet Air has got a credit line worth $400 million until 2020 from Vietnamese lender TP Bank, in a bid to have the unlisted carrier buy Airbus plane under a $9 billion order placed in 2013. Under an agreement signed on Thursday, TP Bank will arrange the credit between now and 2020 for the airline. And now the final part is summary of local gold prices, price, and stock market. Our program has come to an end. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon and goodbye for now.